Hello! Look, we're in my new closet. It's been a really long time. Welcome back to Clearly Claire Closet Comedy. And you guys haven't been here before. This is my new closet. This is my side of the closet. You guys also actually have never seen my side of the closet because usually I like to make fun of my husband. But I'm actually kind of feeling sorry for him. I don't know why. Anyway, I've recently started drinking whiskey, and that has been pretty life-changing for me. But it is still sweltering here in Phoenix and in this closet. But when you live somewhere, you need to live like the locals. So, there's a lady at my husband's work, and she claims that everyone around here, well, this bottle is big, everybody around here stomps the heads of rattlesnakes when they come across them. So I find that interesting, and my husband went out and bought some boots, some big stomping boots. He hasn't stomped any rattlesnakes yet, but if he does do that right in front of me, wow. Now that's pretty manly. Goodness. Yeah, I don't even know what I'll do if that happens. But, you know, I love him, and he's been working on the house, because we just bought our house. Oh, no. Darn Guinness almost overflowed. Let's see. I need to have a drink with you. There we go. Yeah, so he's been working on the house, and he called me and wanted to know what kind of toilet I wanted. So he calls, and he's like, do you want the Athena? Do you want the Hercules? You know, bless him, because he does try so hard. And you know, I mean, are we going to take a Herculean shit? Yes. So how could you not get that toilet? But anyway, I was like, I don't give it, you know, get whatever you want. So anyway, I think he tries too hard almost, you know, because I really don't care what toilet. So the other day I had a drink out on the patio, and he was sweeping the patio. I came out, my drink's sitting there, he's sweeping. It's like pig pen, you know, dust a cloud, cloud of dust. And so anyway, I didn't want to be naggy and be like, you know, you're getting dust in my drink, it's all floating down, landing, you know, right on top, creating that little dusty film that's invisible, but you know it exists. And you can think of all the things that are in it, you know, bug spray and poop, and who even knows. So anyway, I took that shot. It was probably in this very glass, and I just kind of casually went, and of course he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? So I didn't want to just be like, you put stuff in my drink, so I had to dump it out. I hate you. So instead I said, I am just pouring one out for my homies. And he like looked at me like, none of your homies are dead. And I said, yes, but many of them have decided to go to AA. So they're dead to me. Just kidding, you guys. I love you. You know that was a joke. That was absolutely a joke. You know, just because I'm not a quitter. But, so Luke Combs has been killing it in my bedroom lately. I don't know what everybody else is fucking to, but loving on you. So anyway, coronavirus sex has been very weird, hasn't it? Our sex has cycled through phases. Just like all this has cycled through phases. You know, I mean, you remember at first, when we were all baking bread and sewing masks, and we were all in the good girl phase. We were all having good girl sex then, right? You know you were. Everybody was all, you know, wanting to save the world or whatever. Then you got in that big fight. That one big fight. And everything changed. Everything got all mixed up and crazy, and you started having bad girl sex. You know you did. You know you did. You know what I'm saying? It's like the pissed off makeup sex. And I suspect that at one point, my husband was actually starting fights. That's what I think. That's when I think he was doing it on purpose. And that all got very old and very weird. So now we've just kind of moved on to the country music phase. That's what I call it. It's just Luke Combs, Lovin' on You, Tennessee Whiskey. He's got these rattlesnake stomping boots that I expect at least one rattlesnake to be stomped with. You know, around here in Arizona, I guess they don't get to be like the 10-foot ones like in Texas. And so, you know, come on, stomp a snake. What the hell? So, I'm ready now for good, old-fashioned, pure Christmas sex. I'm ready for Christmas. I love all the holidays. You know, I'm ready for Thanksgiving too, trust me, but trying not to eat too much this year. I think I gained 30 pounds last year between Halloween and January, something like that I had to lose. But anyway, I'm ready for some Christmas sex. I'm ready for some real baby it's cold outside sex. You know, get real plowed, fuck in the snow, which I haven't seen in 2 years, by the way. Not a joke. I just like saying that to rub it in because I like that. So I really need something like a good mistletoe fetish. I don't know, something like that. I don't know what it is because I didn't know it was whiskey until sometime in October when that happened. But so anyone ever go to a holiday affair and you just dump your kids on like the first relative that talks to you? You're like, they're all yours. No, please, please. They are all yours. And you head directly to whatever closet, bathroom, laundry room, whatever. Doesn't really matter. So, has anyone tried this with Christmas sweaters on? Because my husband and I tried this, and we got so wound together that part of my sweater ripped. You know, Rudolph was prone on top of the gingerbread man, and it was all just a tingle of jingle bells and jingle balls, and we had to just kind of rip apart. So that is a cautious tale, a cautious Christmas tale for you. This holiday season, you know, when you're choosing the sweater, you're choosing the Christmas mousse, whatever. Consider if there's lights that could be entangled upon your wife's, Mrs. Claus's breasts. I don't know. Anyway, the only thing I can say, really, that I've learned is that I am not as smooth as I think I am. I am not as smooth as Tennessee Whiskey. And one example would be right now, but would also be when I tried to be really smooth around my husband and have like my mojo on. And I will say something to him like, "Ooh, you're a tall glass of sandy water." And then he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "You don't know a tall drink of water, tall, dark, and handsome," but he's not dark. So I tried to switch it to sandy, and I mixed up drink in there too. Go figure. But yeah, so I tend to not be as smooth as I wish I were. But anyway, it's election night eve, and everybody seems to be doing all right. I think Halloween helped us all. So anyway, if you haven't voted yet, I guess vote. If you haven't decided who to vote for, don't vote, because, I mean, too late. If you didn't decide by now, you know, why decide on election day? Because that just kind of seems like maybe you're too dumb to vote. Seems like that to me. I don't know. Well, you know, it is time to walk in there and vote for Kanye, though. That's who I would suggest you vote for. If you haven't decided who to vote for by now, it's Kanye. So, do it. All right. Bye-bye.